Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today, and I hope you're doing well. My name is Sadia and I'm from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. In my channel, I will share my knowledge and experience about medicinal herbs, plants, fruit, vegetable and spices for educational purpose only. If this is your first time watching my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to receive more videos like this. Today, with the will and name of our God, I am going to talk about calendula flowers, uses and benefits. And also, we are going to talk what we can make with the calendula flowers. The reason I choose this topic today in this video because month of July and August is a month that you can see calendula flowers are blooming in every garden, including my garden. So I went to my front and backyard garden and show you guys where is my calendula flowers. And before that, I'm going to show you guys how beautiful that daisy flowers are doing. They're beautiful white, and in the center they are yellow, and it just adds a lot of beauty to this flower. Like I said, in my garden I do have calendula flowers, and calendula flowers, or I always add them or plant them with my other flowers. And after, when we're gonna have a little bit of tour of this flower garden, we are going to see where is my calendula flowers. Calendula flower is beautiful, and it has a yellow, orange, and sometimes now it's coming with a mix of orange and pink. But the most popular of that is the orange color. I always choose my calendulas between my flowers that they have a lighter color like a white or a yellow, because they are look really nice in between them. And also one of the other reasons that I put them in my front garden or my back garden with other flowers is for the combination of colors. It just makes your garden very elegant. They are coming around 1.5 or 2 feet tall. Sometime if you don't pick up the flowers, they're gonna be dry like this. Yes, you can still pick up these petals, but believe me, there's no lot of benefits in it. If you leave it there, it's good, or otherwise they're gonna dry and the seeds will gonna come out. When you're picking up the flower, make sure you're gonna pick the flowers with the green part, because most of the medicinal benefits is in that green part. And also make sure that always leave 1 or 2 flowers at least in each stem for the pollinators. Bees and other bugs, believe me, ladybugs, lots of them, butterflies, they love these flowers, and they will always gonna be in your garden. And especially if you have this flower in your vegetable garden, the pollination for your vegetable will be so good. So here I'm picking up the flowers with the green stems, and I collect them all. And this part of flower is complete. They're all dark yellow, or it's orange color, which is very most popular one. The one that they are not open, I'm not gonna pick up those ones, and I'm gonna let them, like I said before, they open later on. If you pick up the flower like this, only the flower petals, yeah, it's good for dyeing the food or give the color to your drinks, your pastries, or some other things, but it will not gonna have lots of medicinal benefits. So leave him there or pick him up, doesn't matter. And if you leave him on the flowers, so it will drop down the petals, and they're gonna create seeds. And that's why the calendula flower is a self-seeded flower. They will drop the seeds on the ground, and after once when you plant this one, then you will always gonna have calendula in your garden, and they have some kind of a sticky texture on them, which that shows it has lots of medicinal benefits. These are the small ones I don't touch, but from 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm picking 2 of them. And here again, Here is a little bit, still a little bit fresh. Like I said, I pick it up, it's okay. Or if you don't, just leave it there, that's not a problem. And imagine when you're looking this flower between the white flowers, orange and white, oh, that makes your flower garden look so beautiful. Some of them are like double petal. They have lots of flowers, petals around them. Some of them has only one. No problem, doesn't matter. Maybe those are a strong one. So you don't have to wait for it to become a double petal, but just grab them the way they are as they completely open. And the best time to pick up these flowers are in the morning. They are the best time to pick up. If they are seeded like this, again, leave it there. It will gonna be dry, and later on I'll show you guys when they are dry how they look, but they look so beautiful. Here I have my calendula with a pink and a red rose, and look at the color combination that they are adding to your garden. It's beautiful. As you can pick it up every day, at least 10 or 15 of this flower. You're not gonna believe that the flowers I'm picking up from this plant is only one calendula plant. It's only one, and look at how many flowers you can collect from one of them. Imagine if you have a garden of this, like if you do have a garden of calendula, believe me, you're in a good business. You should start doing business with this, because it's such a wonderful flower to have a tea with it. So and now, while we are picking up these flowers, we are going to talk about why I am going to pick up these flowers, why I want these flowers in my garden, and what's the reason. And also before that, I'm going to show you guys, there's one more color I found. This one is like a pinkish color. And by the way, this calendula is a family of aster. Some people, they have an allergy with the aster flower, and if you add chamomile, so if you are one of those people that you cannot stand aster and chamomile, so please avoid this flower, because it is part of the aster family. So let's talk about the benefit and uses of the calendula. Calendula flower is good for the people with a low immune system. This is gonna boost your immune system very good. You can have it as add it to your food or to your salad, or you can make a tea, which is the best way to take this flower as a medicine. So like I said, calendula flowers will boost the immune system, especially if you're adding it with some other kind of medicinal flowers like echinacea. Add them together, that will gonna be double the benefit. Or if you don't have echinacea, it's all good. You can have calendula flowers as a tea to boost your immune system. Also, calendula is really good for the people with the IBS problem. It's really good for the people that they have a leaky guts. And also calendula is good for the skin. When we are talking about the skin, calendula even protect the skin from the radiation damages. It will heal the sunburn. And if you have the rash or eczema, and you can add this flower with plantain, make a cream from it. And we did show you guys to the past how to make the plantain cream, but the same way you can make a plantain and calendula flower mixed together, and they really help with the back bites, rashes, eczemas, sunburn, and like I said, with the protect the skin from the radiation damages. Calendula cream or calendula flowers cream is good for our dry skin. If you're dealing with a dry skin, if you have a scar in your skin, and not only cream is good for the radiation damages, they are good also to fix the skin scars. It's good for dry skin. If it's your face, your hand, your body, use that calendula cream and it will help a lot. And also calendula cream is good for those people that they have a burnt skin by the fire or by heated in the kitchen. For many, many years, people are using calendula cream on their babies and little children's diaper rash or to prevent their diaper rash, because some babies they have very sensitive skin to the diaper and they get rash easily. To prevent that, you can use this calendula cream when you change the diaper, or if there is a rash you can use it after the diaper rash. It's good for the eczema, and it's good for the minor cuts and bruises and wounds, and it will stop them from further infection. Also, calendula cream is really good for hemorrhoid problem. If you use that cream for a sensitive area of the hemorrhoid is, we all know you can use this cream and it will help a lot with the hemorrhoid. It doesn't matter what kind of hemorrhoid is this, this cream will help a lot. And also this cream is good for those women they have some cuts and bruises and rashes or itching problem and their women's parts. And also this cream is good for the mothers that they are breastfeeding their babies for a first time, and they have some cuts around their nipples, and this cream will help them a lot to cure those cuts, and it's very safe too. So this is just a little bit of information about this calendula flower cream benefits, and there's a lot of them. You guys can study more, find out more to see more benefit or find out more benefit of the calendula flower cream. So let's talk about the tea. How we can make the tea to get the most benefit from it, especially for the people with the IBS problem, like we talked about it before, people with the leaky guts, and those are internally problems, and the only way that we can help that problems, or it's going to be through the for me and for some other people that they prefer the tea, it's the calendula tea. The seed of the calendula, the beginning will be a little bit green, and then they're gonna turn brown like this. Here you go, this is the full ready to go seeds. If you pick it up earlier, you can save it and you can keep it for the future. If you don't, they're gonna be dropped on the ground and they're gonna grow more calendula flowers for you for the next year. So as a promise, let's talk about calendula tea. Still I'm collecting some of this. I showed you guys some of my other flowers that they have so good, and they're good for the immune system. Of course, we are talking about echinacea. So the tea of calendula, to make it a fresh tea in the summertime during month of July and August, you can boil the tea for at least 10 minutes, let it set for another hour. If you like to have it a little bit cold, then you can drink this. Or if you don't want it, just let it set for at least 10 minutes and you can drink it warm the way it is, and you will enjoy it so much, and the taste will be not very bad. If you let your calendula tea to set longer, it will be better. But it's good for you and good for the leaky guts and IBS problems, and it will help you, and you can drink this during the day, or if you want, you can add them to your water or to your other regular teas. And there's lots of benefit in it, and always I do not go more than 6 grams of these herbal teas a day. It will gonna give you a few cups. And also to make the oil of this, of course, we are going to completely dry the flowers. The flowers take at least 2 to 3 days to be dry in the sun, or you can dry it completely in the dehydrator because the green part takes longer to get dry. After that, make sure you're gonna put them in a paper bag, the beginning, to make sure they're completely dry, and then transfer it from the paper bag to the bottle, and you can keep it for as long as 2-3 years in the bottles. So here is the calendula oil. How I made it: I use in a jar of 250 ml. I use more than half of calendula dry flour, and in that dry flour I add olive oil. Once make sure that you don't put too less of flour. For this amount it has to be at least more than half of the jar with the flour. Some people, they put less flour, more oil. That's not gonna work. And after, when you're adding the flour, you can add the olive oil and tie the lid and keep them in the sun, especially at this time of the year, for at least 2 to 3 weeks. And if it's a fall time and the sun is a little bit low, so you can keep it for 4 to 5 weeks. They are ready to go after 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, and then you can use it as an oil, or you can use it as a cream, which in my next videos I will gonna show you guys how to make all these creams from plantain, mullein, and echinacea, and also from chamomile and calendula. For the tea also, remember, we're not going to add more than 6 grams of dry tea a day. So if you want to have a calendula dry tea, dry flowers tea, make sure you add at least 6 grams of it. Boil it for at least 10 minutes and let it settle for 10 minutes, and then you can have a warm tea. But if you want to have it more stronger or better, please boil it for 10 minutes and keep it for 1 hour, and then start drinking it a little bit, or you can add them to your regular tea, or you can add them to your water. Hopefully today's video was useful for you guys, and I hope you do more research about this super plant calendula, and use that flower which has lots of medicinal plant. Till my next video, I let you guys go. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me.